My name is Aija. I'm the founding partner at early stage VC company RUBYLIGHTt, and it's my absolute pleasure to kick off this day with a fireside chat with Alexanders Perinovic, the founder and CEO of Naco Technologies, the startup that empowers green hydrogen revolution.
That's correct. Thank you. And good morning, everyone.
Okay, I can't avoid but praising your achievements in the course of this year. So you, as you mentioned yourself in your LinkedIn post, feel like Novak Djokovic, collecting all possible trophies. So congratulations on your Grand Slam of different awards. And looking back at the history of the Naco, I wanted to ask, I know that Naco is having a very unique proprietary nano-coating solutions and technology, which could be applicable for many industries and could be disruptive as well. But why did you choose strategically to focus particularly on green hydrogen?
Okay, so why green hydrogen? First of all, I think before starting talking about green hydrogen, I need to mention this is my second startup. It really helps to win all these the trophies that you mentioned. So with this second startup, we wanted as a team to focus on something really impactful and influential. And that's why there was an obvious choice for green hydrogen. So for those who doesn't know, green hydrogen is the alternative to fossil fuels produced from water using renewable energy. So it's a central element for the whole fossil-free economy to deliver at any point of time, in any place, green energy. So this is why we wanted to go for green hydrogen. We felt as the team, small team in Latvia, that we can really give a lot of value to the hydrogen to actually address the main concern, high cost or high price of green hydrogen as of now.
Well, that sounds like a good plan for sustainability path. So if green hydrogen it is, then what is this climate dilemma that we have as a topic of our discussion?
Yeah, so the idea is that we can replace fossil fuels that I don't need to explain that it's killing our planet. So here we as a community know that. But if we go for hydrogen as it is now, it means we need to dig out a lot of critical materials, metals out of the earth. And what is already obvious that it is not enough here on our planet. So we need much more of iridium, platinum, nickel, cobalt, all other materials to support this energy. And actually, even projections for the next few years, it's not going to be enough. So we will need to go back and start using fossil fuels again. So it's not a good choice. Basically, delaying the climate issue. So that's why there is a dilemma. Do we go still for fossil fuel and to go for the end of the earth, or we go and switch to the green energy, but still it will lead us to the same fossil fuels. So this is why there is a dilemma, and only new technologies can help hydrogen to become really a possible solution to switch to green energy.
Okay, thanks. But getting back to the path of Naco as a company, so awards obviously are really great representation of these achievements that you've made. But this is the path still. And looking back at this path, can you highlight maybe few important or one important pivotal moment for you on this path to the success?
Yeah, so when we talk about Naco, there was no really big pivots. So we selected initially green hydrogen as the path. We saw straight from the beginning that there is a big support from the community. That was very important. Also from customer side, that they really want this kind of new nano coatings better than the current commercial solutions to appear. So there was a great support from customers. So in our case, there were no pivots so much, there were more acceleration. And as if something to mention from the big things happening this year, this is of course EIC acceleration support. We got 2 million of grant from EIC, and also we are going to get more 8 million to develop what we are doing. I think this one, the huge acceleration for us. We were the first in Latvia to get it, so it was not really easy to get this kind of support. But I think it states again that new technologies like we do are really needed for the humanity, because EIC, when they give these kind of things, they give for risky projects, for startups, but also for really impactful ones.
Then can you please provide more details on the program and the technical challenges that you will be solving within this funding, and the potential changes that could bring to the industry as a whole?
So I've mentioned that for EIC, it's important to see impactful projects, and we are in this category. So if I make it really short, our main idea that today the technologies that are needed to support green hydrogen production and usage using extensive amount of materials. So what we bring the technology that can reduce 40 times. So it's 40 times less of materials to achieve the same hydrogen production performance and also usage. So it's a huge reduction, and that actually makes the whole green hydrogen movement possible. So that's why I think we got this one, and this is kind of this good example of what is supported by EIC.
That's good. On another type of the financing that is there on the table, you already have VCs on your cap table. So what is your take on fundraising for deep tech startup, especially with such a sophisticated technology that your company is building around the product? So your take and observations on the fundraising.
So yesterday there was a Riga City Award, and Olga from Starting said that hardware startups, they are hard. And from investment point of view, I think investors don't like this kind of project because they require a lot of money on hardware. So if you look at for what kind of things we're using venture capital money, this is hardware. So it's not easy, but if you have nowadays, it's overall not easy to raise money, but if you have this impactful side of your project, of your startup, if you can show up that you're bringing some value, many of the investors would like to participate because they're doing something good for the planet. So that's my take off from this year raising activities.
And overall observations on the fund's accessibility in the space of sustainability for startups?
Yes, so it's, I would say in many other startup fields, it's really difficult to raise new money, new investor money. But in our case, it's much more possible to raise, yes.
So we've been talking about your past, about the present issues, and let's talk about your future. What is the next big milestone for Naco in the forthcoming future?
In case of startups, it's really difficult. Yesterday, Mr. Berg from Safttechnica said that it's actually speculation when you speak more than a year upfront for the startup. So I would say that then I mentioned maybe what is next year. Next year, we want, after opening the plant in Latvia, we want to open the next, or start building the next one in Poland. This will be 10 times bigger than what we've built in Latvia. For those who doesn't know, who haven't been in our place, first of all, you are invited. Secondly, we in Latvia, we can produce up to 500,000 of components for production of hydrogen and also for usage of hydrogen. So that seems like a lot, 500,000, but it's already not enough for the industry. So we have to build something much bigger. So this is the biggest plan. Personally, I will be mostly busy with getting customers for Latvian production and then also for the Polish.
Okay, so for the audience, this is not the first fireside chat for us with Alexanders, but many previous ones we were having privately around our family dinner table, surrounded by our kids and our cat. And special thanks to Maria for allowing this opportunity to have and bring this to the public domain.
It's a family fire chat.
Yeah, family fire chat, side chat. So, and as a closing remarks, any credits to your family?
It's super difficult. So many credits. Basically, when you are startuppers, when you do the new company, if you don't have a good family behind you, then you actually will not succeed. So then, and of course, having the advisor next to me all the time on the fundraising, it's a big benefit for me. So thank you very much, and I hope that RUBYLIGHT is doing more on sustainability investments in future. They're already doing, right? What kind of investment have you done?
We are, since we are consumer based, so we are doing mostly startups that are building around sustainability, helping do some things like a marketplace for the second-hand clothes or that kind of things. Not like technical savvy things. But me personally, I'm also happy that we are building the better future for our kids.
That's true.
Thank you very much for having us, and enjoy the rest of the conference, the awards.
Thank you.